Okay, thank you so much, guys. You can you can see this video. We can start. Hello, can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. Um, just give me a minute. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello. Let me check if you guys can hear me. Hello. Hey, can you hear me? Okay, everything is fine. I've checked. So, we are going to start a program that will take 5 months to complete. This is a big course and I will give it for free. This is a knowledge I got it by paying a lot of money. I went to schools and I have learned this. But right now I'm giving this knowledge for free. So in return, I will ask you to just subscribe to my YouTube channel before we begin this course. And every day we'll be streaming from around 10 a.m. East Africa zone. So if we are on different time zone, you can check up and so that we meet on time. So in this course, um, um, in this course, we are going to cover Excel. I hope you can see my. Let me check a little bit. Sorry, just give me a minute. We are going to cover Excel. We are also going to cover SQL, and we are going to cover Power BI. Don't worry guys, I'll take you step by step, and we're also going to cover Python. So those are the technical skills that we're going to cover. I said we are starting with Excel, then we go to SQL, then we go to Power BI, then lastly Python. After that, after we have finished this program, we are going to build projects, meaning that we have to create. So we are going to create portfolio, then we are going to create CV. We are going to create CV, and we're also going to create our portfolio. Then I will teach you I'll teach you how to apply jobs, and that is what I'm going to do. So I said we're going to cover Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python. Then we are going to create portfolio. Then we are going also to do CV, and lastly I'll teach you how to apply CV jobs. This is what we are going to do. So make sure you take notes of this. Before we begin this, I hope you have your notebooks with you and pen. This is an important lesson. So this course is not for everyone. That is now I think I've done that. This course is not for everyone. So this course is for people. Number one, I'll type number one. People. Sorry guys. Alright. People who can stay and who can people who can stay behind their computer, their laptops, or PC more than 8 hours a day. So if number one, if you're not able to look at your screen more than 8 hours, then this course I said may not be for you. So you're going to stay, and once you make it to the job market in future, so after you've done this program and you get your own project, your own job, you're going to stay behind the laptop and stay at the screen more than 8 hours a day. That is the job. I'm sorry, that might be hard. Okay, number two, if you like, if you prefer remote work. Okay. Number two, if you're someone who prefers remote work. So if you're a person who loves to work from home, then this course is for you. And the reason why I say this is because I usually prefer, I'm someone who loves to do my jobs at warehouse where I can meet people, because there you can find someone that can help you. If you're stuck, you also get that morale to do the job. Once if you're at home, you become too lazy. If you're that person, you can't work at home. You feel very distracted. You feel very free. You can't focus for more than 8 hours at home. Then this course is not for you, because I feel like the warehouse is much, working at the company is much better. And this course has both the remote work and also working physically there at the company. But I usually prefer working at the company for some reason, because of the less distractions. And if you're stuck on somewhere, you can ask the seniors to take you through that. So, but it also has the remote work. Sometimes you might be told to work from home for 2 to 3 days. Then you can come after 2 days to the office and do your things. Okay, that is the reason. Number three. do we call this extrovert or too much extrovert? Okay. Uh, this course is for someone who is extrovert, meaning someone who can socialize and talk to anyone that comes in front of him. He can greet people. The reason why I say this, that this course will come across, you will come across a lot of interviews. Meetings. So if when you're selected and you get your own job, there'll be meetings. So in a day you can have 2 to 3 meetings, meaning you have to talk a lot. You have to explain what you're doing to them. You have to talk a lot. If you're an introvert, it might be for you, but you might have that disadvantage of you are scared to talk to people. That might be the reason. So communication is the key for this course. And what I tell my students is that if you want to make it this, after going through this program that we're going to start, I tell my students to do a small course that you can find it in Google, you can find it in other places. So that course you have to pursue communication course. That's a small course. You can finish it in 1 week or 2 weeks. So that is good for you if you're introvert. But if you're extrovert, you're talented, so you don't need that course. Okay. Number 4. Number 4 is if you are let's say the profit has gone down by 20% compared to last month. Then you ask yourself, how did it go down by 20%? What had happened for it to go 20%? Then you go and do your own calculations, you do your own analysis, then you come up with a solution and present your own process. So that means you are critical thinker. There you are a critical thinker. So if you are a critical thinker, if you are extrovert, if you prefer to remote work and people can stay behind, that is more than 8 hours a day. Okay, the 5th one, if you have let's say if you are if you can let's say if you are adaptive person, meaning that you can adapt to a new environment, a new skill, and you can learn less than a day. So let's say you have come across a new skill, and so you have to go through that skill and for you to do the job. So you have to be someone who can adapt to that environment. So that is the 5th one. Okay, now let's check the average salary. The average salary for this job, average salary for this job around is around 120 degrees. I can't even dollars. That is the average salary for this. So if you are someone who loves money, this course is for you. It costs around $120,000, and you can work remotely, she said. Well, this is a very, very good job now. And let's talk about the roadmap I gave you earlier, but I have to repeat. So I think we have overview. So we're going to discovery, and for me, I'll take you through the steps to get that job. So I'll tell you how to get that job and that job. Okay. So it doesn't mean that everyone will get that job. It's easier to think. So I'm an honest person. I'll never tell you something that is not true. Okay. Okay, you can begin our class saying the roadmap, and what I did here to get for me to get my first internship. It took me a lot of time, but I landed my first internship about 2 months ago, and I'm not gonna lie, yes, I'm earning a lot of money. So we can begin the roadmap. Excel, you have to learn Excel, you have to learn SQL, you have to learn Power BI for visualization. So now put here for visualization. Okay. Visualization, that's how it's written, right? Okay, Power BI. Then you go to Python. Python, this is not must, okay? This is not must, optional. Yeah, as well. Optional, not compulsory. You can do if you want, but it is a plus if you are data analyst. It's a plus. Okay. Then I will give you a portfolio. Talk about how to create a good portfolio, then the CV template that we are going to use after this program, then how to apply jobs, so in this case career. So this is the roadmap. So if you want to become a data analyst, this is the roadmap. Okay. So you will come across a lot of names given to this course. Okay, and you see people calling it business analyst. So business analyst is just the same thing. Okay, Power BI analyst, or insights, something like that, or developer. Let's say developer. All these things are same thing. So research and research analyst. There's a lot of stuff there is. So this is just a few names that I'm telling you, but that is why I said I'll teach you how to apply the jobs, and this thing will be for free, by the way. So all I need is you to subscribe to this channel before we begin, and give me a minute. Okay, now that I've already told you what you have to do, we talked about how we are going to cover this, and let's begin our class. Make sure you have your own Excel, well, either 2016, 2015, and 2013. It's all the same, okay? You can have 2016, 2013, 2010, doesn't matter in Excel. Okay, just before I start this thing, I would like to tell you what does a data analyst list do. Okay, a data analyst will what does a data analyst do? Okay. Okay, what does a data analyst do? That is a question to be answered. Let me check the chat. You can answer me this question. What does data analyst do? Chat. Data analyst basically analyzes data. So we will in this world, so all the companies we have, generate have a lot of data to be analyzed. So companies cannot invest blindly. They have to analyze. They have to analyze, and they have to analyze data so that they invest wisely. So because if you do not have a data, you will end up going yourself. So you have to analyze data, look at the probability of getting high returns at the end. I'm sorry. Okay, you said that all companies have a lot of data to be analyzed and cannot invest wisely, so they have to analyze data so that they invest wisely. Okay, so this is what I know. Let me show you a sample of my work. And it's not safe, okay. Okay, it's not safe, okay. I'll do this, okay. Okay, I think that's Canva, didn't look at it. If I get out, okay, log into my GitHub. Okay, this is what my GitHub looks like. Okay, for example, check at market here. Okay. Okay. Check a little bit. I can see Python. Okay. Let me just go where this is. Okay, just right here. I can't see it really. Let me plug my flash disk. I think is let me check through my flash disk. My work usually is saved through my flash disk. Okay, let me check. Okay, this is an Excel background. As you can see, this is a project that I have done. So let's see. Okay. So this is how it should look like. Okay. As you can see, but at first, this is what data looks like. Okay, this is how our data looks like. You have to clean the data. Then so this is how it looks like. I simplify it, analyze the data, and then you form this dashboard. Okay, so this is how now the people analyze. So your boss, the company you are working for, will check after doing what you have done. Okay, so you can check sort of 10 products, you see. So this will tell them. Now if you look at this top 10 products, you see which the one with the most reviews. So the blue one, okay. So blue is the reviews, then discounts. So this one has less discounts, clean rating. So this is the best product out of the 10. So next time when they want to buy a stock, a new stock, so they will buy more of this gold here, this thing. Okay, what's the catalog? So this one, what they will buy mostly. Okay, on this one that has less reviews, for example, this one, bedroom simple flow hanging clothes. So this one they will just buy few of them and don't waste a lot of money there. So that is how companies invest. So but I did that. I was able to do that, analyze data by literally going through this. So cleaning, so when there's error you have to remove, you see. Okay, then I end up this from that to this. Okay, that's how we do it. Now let's go back to main. Okay, so in today's lesson we will talked about few things here and that, and what that analyst do. We say that data analyst goes through a lot of interviews explaining to them is the stakeholders how to invest, where to invest, and we also, as a data analyst, we also analyze data, raw data into visualizable and a very friendly way. You can, the way I've analyzed and the way my dashboard looked like, you saw that. Okay, so that is what basically a data analyst do. Okay, but depending on the company you're going to work for, the role will be a little bit complex, so it won't be that easy. They might even give you the work for data engineers in some companies, especially if you are working for a company that is located in Africa. Then it will be much harder since tech is not developed in Africa compared to USA and other countries. So other continents. So Africa is a continent. Sorry. Okay, so does not developed here in Africa. So you will be doing a lot of work if you're working for a company that is in Africa. But if you're working for a company in America, things will change. Things are different. So you'll be focusing on dashboard only. So there's someone whose work is just to do dashboard, and there's someone also whose work is to just clean the data set. So the data set, as I said, is the first thing here. I hope you guys saw what a data set is, because I don't know if you guys saw this. Okay, this is what a data set look like. Okay, there's someone whose job is to just clean this data, and there's someone whose job is to create this dashboard. So that is if you're working for a company that is located in USA. Okay, we can now begin, and before begin, I tell you so I'll be streaming 10 from 10 a.m. but today I wanted to just check if the video is okay, the stuff, but I usually be streaming from 10 a.m. Okay, in East Africa time zone, East Africa time zone, Africa time zone. So in time zone, East Africa time zone. So in East Africa time zone, I'll be streaming from 10 a.m. I'll take you through step by step. So today's video, we'll just go through Excel and make sure you don't miss these classes. And if you want to focus on tech, if you want to become a data analyst, so this course is for you. And I know a lot of friends who didn't even go to university for this. So I have friends who are working for big companies and earning a lot of money from this. They just went to some boot camps, learned the skill, and straight into the company. So they went to interviews, so, and I've done the thing. So also I didn't learn in school this, so I learned it through a bootcamp, a small school. Let's say I haven't gone through the traditional way of studying the 4 years of university. So that that is me. So it doesn't mean that this course is not for you. If you are doing that, that doesn't mean that I'm not saying that way. So if you are taking data analyst as a career, so and you want to go to university at the same time, I will advise you to do data science as a career. But it is not a must. This skill does not require for you to go to school. But data science you might need because it is more complex. So what data science do is they usually predict the future. As you see, data analysts, we analyze past data sets so that we can say maybe it happens this. But these people data science, they analyze the future. It is very scary where we're heading to. So that is what data science do. Okay. So I'll be streaming from 10 a.m. East African time zone. Make sure you should be there if you see this video. And if you want to change, let me be honest with you, this course will make you a lot of money. But if you have the right mindset, if you push yourself, if you do what I tell you, you will get there 100%. And this course will be free, as I said. So it's up to you now to push yourself. Make sure you are in class. I'm streaming, you are there. Whenever I tell you to do this project and that, you have to do it. You can also text me via X or Instagram or WhatsApp or anywhere. You can even call me. I'm there to help you, so I'm free of charge. So it's up to you. Make sure you subscribe and notifications on. So let's check how Excel look like. So, and make sure you also have a book or something to write down this. Okay. Okay. This is what Excel looks like. So in today's video, I'll be talking through this steps. This is what we call sheet. This is where we insert our data. For example, let's say this column. Okay, this is where we write our data. This is the sheet. Okay, these are columns. So a column is see, this one here is a column where I highlighted is a column going vertically. This is a column, and this is a row. This is a row. We have a row, and then we have a column. Okay, we have a row, and then we have a column. And you see this where we have okay, before we go there, let's go to this part. Here we call a formula bar. This is what we call a formula bar. What does a formula bar do? That is a question to be answered. So That is a question to be answered. I need, please just give me a second. I'm texting someone. So. Okay, this is so we talked about this formula bar. So whenever we want to insert formulas, we use this bar. So guys, don't worry, if you're a total beginner, I will take you through this. So this is um, the formula bar. Just remember that this is the formula bar. This one is where if you want to make our title bold or italic, underline, so this is where we control our text. If you want to make them underlined, you just go here, italic, bold. So this is the option button. Then we have okay. So that is basically, this is formatting. If you are let's say, for example, okay, I want to fit in this ZZ. Let's say I have a long name like this and I want it to fit here. There's two ways we can do that. Okay, we can just do this. Okay, you can do that, it fits as you can see, right? Okay, but that means that you can only fix through one column. But let's say, what if you're working on a large data set? That is what you're going through a lot. So okay, let's say here, you don't know, maybe even here is, let's say here you have something like that. So what you do is you just go to auto fit column. So for me, I don't know if you guys can see my, okay. I don't know why, but usually I cannot access this. So okay, you just press here auto fill, auto, I mean, sorry for that, just keep it there. Okay, auto fit column means you press there, so it will start, it will align all this into their own this way. So it will align all of them into, so that it fits in the column. Okay, that is one. Okay, if you want to delete and a sheet, so this is what we call a sheet. So let's say if you want to delete, okay, right now I can access, let me check. Okay, got it. say, once I write stuff, funny enough, okay, and let's say this, okay, as you can see, let's say for example, our name was this, something like that, so where I go out of it one column, but I don't know why it's not working here. Let me check something, I don't know why. You see, so it's very strange that when I go to next sheet and come back, so that's working, so I don't know. Okay, so that's in these columns. Okay, so now if you have an extra sheet, this is what we call sheet. This is sheet 1 and sheet 2. So if you want to delete a sheet, you just go to press this small arrow, then you go here, delete sheet. Okay, now we only have one sheet 1. Okay, if you want to name your sheet, you double click here, left side, so left click twice, then you can write your own name. Let's say test, something like that, beginner. So today's class, so enter, you press enter, then now our sheet is named test. Okay, that is what we have went through today's lesson. Okay, we're also going to talk about this. We have multiple data types, so I think we haven't talked this. This one is for another lesson, but be familiar. So try to be familiar with this stuff. Okay, I might be not touching some of them. Okay, this is the home tab. Now let's go to the insert and say this is where now we put our charts. This is where now I've created my dashboards from. These are the charts, the Python stuff, the pie charts. Okay, here we have pivot table. We are going to discuss the page layout. I don't normally use this stuff. Okay, that is very important. Formulas, this one I don't even use this. I don't use it, but we'll talk about it. So data. Now this is where we refresh our data. Sometimes you are going through something, then you lagged, or okay, there's a glitch. There's a small glitch there, so you need to refresh your data set by going to data, then you press just refresh all, then it will come back and continue, and you can continue with your work. Okay, this is what we have in the data. We have a new query, so I will take you through all the steps. Review, we have review, workbook, all the stuff, view, and help. So okay, okay, this one I don't even use this. Okay, then go back to our home. So I say this is a conditional formatting. This is for highlighting stuff. So let's say I want to colorize this into green. So let's say for example this color, let's say this. Okay, highlight a cell. So you just go to this is a greater icon. So we will go through there if you want to highlight some stuff. So this is let me show you where I used this stuff. A place where I used if I can't remember myself. Great. Let me check my USB file if it has this stuff. Yeah. So let's get to the hospital insights. Hospital insights. I don't know this one. Okay. Now you see This is what conditional formatting is used for colorizing stuff. Okay, this is what we call analyzing. As you see there, okay, you highlight stuff. So this is a project that one of the projects that we'll be doing in my course. I'm looking forward to create a great community. So some of you, I will recommend where the place where I'm working at, if you are good enough and there's an opportunity for you. So some of you will get hired along the way. So as we continue with our work, so some of you will get hired. So I want to see maximum cooperation. Make sure you ask me where you don't understand, so that we can grow. And make sure you comment a question, then maybe I can go back. I can reply to you ASAP. Okay. So in today's lesson, those are the things that we have went through. So we discussed what Excel looks like and how these stuff are. So in the next lesson, that will be around 10 a.m. East African Zone time, Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. Let's put lesson there. We try to discuss the steps I have learned along the way. In 5 months, some of you will be earning a lot of money from this. So, and we grow together. So there's a WhatsApp group. So I'll be adding you into that group, so we discuss a lot of information. If you're stuck somewhere, you can ask others. So this course is for everyone. If you are intermediate and you want to help people, so you will find beginners in this session, so you can come and help us too. Okay, so helping each other is what will make us stronger. I want to create a strong team that help each other. So no matter what, anyways, so don't be selfish when it comes to knowledge. And for those of you who really think that AI will replace this job, never. For me, AI cannot replace this. The reason why I say that because this course, as I said, is for extroverts. Now, are you going to talk with AI really? So you're going to host interviews, you're going to host meetings and talk to AI really? So this needs human comprehensive. So it needs someone with blood flesh. So we cannot talk to AI. So that's why it's not easy to be replaced, this job. And this is for extroverts. So learn to be extrovert, my friends. If you are not extrovert, as I said earlier, after we finish this program, I will give you a course where you can learn by yourself for free. Anyways, I purchased that, but I'll give you for free, guys. Then what else we can do is after we finished it, Python will be the most difficult part, to be honest. So I also need to learn that, but as a data analyst, you don't need that. Okay. But I will take you through step by step. I will give you a book where now you can study that book, or we can even go through that book in a live stream. That will be much better. Okay. Now let's go together. I'll do my part. You guys can do your part. So your part is much easier, to be honest. waking up in the morning, just getting into the class and learning together. If you know something, you can tell me, and if I know something, I'll tell you. So it's helping each other. Okay, not one-sided. It's not say that it's me. So you have to do research. Yo, my name is Ahmed. You can call me Ahmed. Hey Ahmed, there's this thing you can do here. There's this and this you can do here. I have researched from my friend. I went to a school and learned this way. There's an alternative way of doing this. You say, I want to hear that stuff. I also want to learn from you guys. Let's interact. And if you have someone who knows better, just share to this channel also. And so make sure you share to your friends this channel so that we grow together. Form a WhatsApp, and in some days, or maybe you can even meet in future, maybe. Okay, or maybe you can just meet through Zoom calls. Okay, that is possible. But today I said we went through this Excel, and tomorrow, God wills, so we'll be doing more than today. So today basically was introduction, what the Excel is, and the roadmaps for this journey. Okay. Thank you so much if you joined the channel. So let's grow together. Make sure you work hard. It's not easy. Literally, it won't be easy. But at first you might find it easy. But when we reach Python, we'll face some challenges. Thank you so much.